Hey guys, it's Becca, and I'm back on this very wet Wednesday. We already had a wet Tuesday, now we got a very, very wet Wednesday. Shoo, I really, really, really can't wait to see the sunshine again. That is my energy drink. That is my Java past the AM. That is my thing. I love the sunshine. But today, I am going to talk to you a little bit about what's in my arsenal. What do I use? Yesterday, when we talked a little bit about the coronavirus and how to load our bodies for war, so to speak, to help ourselves, us being the first line of defense to our family. So today, I'm going to touch down a little bit more on what type of superfoods to use, what type of things are out there. So, one in particular we're going to talk about today. And it is one that is in my arsenal. And I am right now bringing back out. I took this product before and I've had success with it. But I plan on doing a straight 7-day study at least on this product alone, or on this food, should I say. It's not a product, it is a God given food. So, without further ado, a big thing in my arsenal to combat the viruses and sickness and illness and to start my journey of healing is straight up Moringa. Pure Moringa. I'm sure that you guys have heard of Moringa before. If not, Moringa is known as the miracle tree or miracle plant or the tree of life. Moringa is jam packed full of nutrients and essentials for our bodies. So I'm going to get into that. I took notes so that I can remember to go over everything with you guys. And I know I have already, but maybe hopefully I won't have as many ums and you knows. But that's just me. So, here we go. Moringa has, we'll start at the top what Moringa has, what it has to offer. And where it's used. It's used in developing countries to combat malnutrition for children. So, I mean, this is a very powerful, powerful plant. You'll see what I mean here in just a few minutes. Okay, so Moringa this is what it contains. Okay, 25 times more iron than spinach. That's a lot. 12 times more vitamin C than oranges. Remember yesterday we was talking about vitamin C and our body doesn't produce vitamin C. 17 times more calcium than milk. That's quite a bit. 17 times more calcium than milk. And here we thought that, cow's milk was, well, that's what I was raised on. My grandparents had a dairy farm and she would go milk. My granny would go milk cattle first thing in the morning. And that was some fresh cow's milk. And now, in the store, don't taste nothing like fresh cow's milk, but nevertheless, that's what we thought. Calcium. We get our calcium intake from milk, cheese, yogurt, all them milk, our mucus-forming foods that I was telling you about yesterday that we need to avoid when we are sick because the majority of all disease has mucus in common. So, anyways, 15 times more potassium than bananas. Don't get me wrong, I like my bananas. Bananas are good. But there's a lot of people that don't like bananas. Lucas being one of them. He don't like bananas at all. But Moringa has 15 times more potassium than bananas. And you would be surprised of the population that is actually potassium deficient. And that causes a lot of issues too when your potassium is low. It has 10 times more vitamin A than carrots. You remember yesterday, the vitamin A and the carrots having also the vitamin C too. But it has the beta-carotene. 9 times more protein than yogurt. 9 times more protein than yogurt. That's amazing, right? That's wild. Especially coming from a plant or leaves. Okay. Moringa also contains 36 compounds that support a normal inflammatory response. Okay. We all know that bad inflammation, inflammation is bad, and inflammation causes a lot of problems. Time magazine once called inflammation the secret killer. But, again, when anything happens to our bodies, we have inflammation. Moringa contains an incredibly high amount of antioxidants. And antioxidants is micronutrients that serve to protect or prevent or delay any type of cell damage occurring in our bodies. So that is why we want an arsenal full of antioxidants. Because the antioxidants fight the free radicals. And then the free radicals are the highly unstable molecules formed in the body from, things such as external stresses, pollution, cigarette smoke, radiation. All these things causes free radicals. And the antioxidants combats those free radicals. So you want a lot of antioxidants in your body because they'll form this huge micronutrient army that fights off the internal invaders that pops into our bodies and tries to take over. Number 3, it has 17 types of amino acids. All essential amino acids. So the human body is only able to produce 12 of the essential amino acids. Let me see here. Take notes. I done lost track of where I was at. But 8 kinds of the amino acids are also known as the essential amino acids. Is also included into the moringa. The body can't produce, or the ones that the body can produce, moringa also has it available. But the types of food that you put into your body enhances that. So, other words, it has 17 types of amino acids that is essential for us to have. And a percentage of those amino acids we cannot produce. And they have. And then the other percentage of the amino acids our body can produce, but with help of food and nutrition. If that made any sense. So, moringa naturally contains 17 amino acids that are naturally ready to be absorbed in our bodies. Our bodies is ready to absorb it and put these amino acids where they need to go. So, it's got a lot of stuff jam-packed in here. Moringa is also an excellent source of minerals. Sometimes people kind of forget about the minerals and get all hung up on the vitamins and stuff like that. Well, they both kind of go in hand here. But moringa has an excellent source of iron, calcium. We done said vitamin A, B, B1, B2, B3, B6, C, and E. That's a lot. Plus the macro minerals, trace minerals, and the phytonutrients. And it also has an important protein source. So all in all, it's just straight up a superfood. But moringa is famous for having so many of these things jam-packed into one plant or tree. The whole entire tree can be used, from the leaves to the roots, the seeds, stuff like that. And each one has different uses, different medicinal values to it. But, it's a food. That's what it is. It's a food. You just eat it. So, also, too, I thought this was pretty neat, actually. Moringa, okay, where it says it had a lot of protein in it. It's got more protein in it than a steak. But let me explain. Let me elaborate on this. So when you eat a steak, a lot of the protein that is inside this steak, okay, is used to break it down, to digest it. So a lot of it is already being used up from the digestion process. And it takes more time. So it takes more time for your stomach to break down and liquefy that steak. And a percentage of that is used for energy to do such. Where moringa is will dissolve. You get it in a powdered form, or you can get it in leaf form, but generally a powdered form. It breaks down much quicker. Okay, so it liquefies quicker, and then your body, sends it out to the cells and where it needs to go a whole lot faster than it would be to break down a steak. So, again, back to LJ having PKU, reason being he can't eat the meat is phenylalanine being part of the amino acids and the liver process, everything breaking that down. Okay, if he ate meat today, his body is still going to be breaking it down 3 days from now, and that what don't get broke down sends the phenylalanine to the brain, which pretty much poisons the brain, actually, and So it takes a long time, and then plus the foods that he eats normally, okay, the spillage of the phenylalanine or so what is continuing to build. So it builds and builds and builds and builds and builds until it ain't good. He's got serious side effects of it. And it's really actually bad. So that's why, you just can't say just a little bit of meat. He could eat just a little bit of meat and be okay. A very low protein meat. No, absolutely not, because his body is still breaking down that process, and he can't get it broke down, and the amino acids isn't transferred correctly, and it builds. It's like building blocks, and it just gets too bad, and it affects the brain. So that's why he don't eat meat, and he can't eat meat. His body cannot break it down appropriately. That's why there's a lot of controversy in meat. Why meat is bad, everybody's got their own uh, idea about a diet or how to eat or how they like to eat and what they believe. But Moringa is a protein source that is readily available and breaks down quickly. So that's where it comes in at. So that's why it's a huge part of protein. And it's great for people who are vegetarian and don't eat meat. And it's readily available, and you can use that energy broken down immediately the way it needs to go throughout your cells. So Moringa promotes weight loss, supports heart health, supports and boosts the immune system, promotes kidney health. It does that through its high antioxidant levels, and it's really got really high antioxidants. It helps to keep strong and clear vision. Remember the 10 times the vitamin A in carrots? Vision. It protects the liver from damage and disease, so it helps protect the liver. And it also fights against aging, and it naturally protects the skin. So, it is a really powerful superfood. This particular one I had gotten at my health food store. And this is the one I had been using. I don't think they get it from this company anymore. They may. Last time I was there, I did not see it. But, guys, this is awesome. Completely awesome. I used this back when I was using my tonic. And I had this in some smoothies and stuff. And when I had went to get checked again about the cyst that was on my ovaries, or the lesions, this was part of it. So, I'm not saying just the tonic alone done it. This was part of that. So, but I do know I had success with both, and it was wonderful not having to go into surgery. So, that's just what happened to me. But I will be doing a log or a journal on the Moringa. I'm bringing this back into my healing weight loss journey, and you guys will know the successes and failures of this as well. But also too, you can get this. You can order it offline. You can go to your health food store. You just always got to be self-conscious of, what kind of product are you buying? Is it legit? Is it what it says it is? Anything organic and things like that you need, and especially in supplements or powders and stuff, make sure that it's not been heated, cause the heat will kill it. So if you had a moringa plant or a moringa tree and you was using these leaves, and the drying process needs not to be in the sun. It needs to be in a shade. So, and then they're, dried thoroughly. But at the same time, none of the nutrients are being took out. So everything, all the goodies are still compacted into the leaves or the powder. So just for you guys to kind of keep in the back of your mind. But, so how do you take moringa? Well, you can put it in your foods. You can put it in the capsules. You can get vegetarian capsules. You can order them offline or get them at your health food store. Oh, and it smells like herbs. It smells like a tree. But this is what it looks like. It's really powdery. Just like that. It smells good though. I think it smells good. That's what it looks like. And I put it in salads. I put it in dressings that I make. I make a salad dressing with my tonic. You can put it in anything that you want to put it in, I guess. If you want to check up on moringa, just Google it or go on YouTube and look it up. But Dr. Joe at Dr. Joe TV, he did a whole 7-day review on it himself. And he's got high blood pressure. So he did the review and it did help lower his blood pressure. And there was no side effects on using it. It doesn't have caffeine in it. It doesn't make you jittery. It doesn't do all that because I know. So I took it. It don't make you jittery. There is no side effects unless energy is the side effect. I mean, just straight out energy. Because I remember I was very energized when I was taking this before. And I slept good. Most time during the night I'm a light sleeper, and if I wake up, I can't go back to sleep. But I don't even remember really actually waking up when I was including moringa into my diet. But we do know that I have blood pressure issues, and I'm pre-diabetic. So this will be a good experiment now when I start this back and start journaling everything when I'm using it. So some of the big issues with the superfoods or purchasing products and stuff like that, they are a little bit more expensive. I can't remember completely, but I think this is it says 21 servings per container. 7.4 ounces, 210 grams. I think this was right around $20, guys. Give or take a few dollars. And I know it's a little bit more expensive, but think about what I told you at the beginning. What you would have to do to get the vitamins and the minerals, what you would have to consume to get all them vitamins and minerals that is jam-packed into this one superfood. I mean, it's quite a bit. 25 times more iron than spinach. I mean, these are things we gotta have daily. 12 times more vitamin C than oranges. 17 times more calcium than milk. 15 times more potassium than bananas. 10 times more vitamin A than carrots. 9 times more protein than yogurt. So, it really is a no-brainer, right? So I would try this. Definitely, I would try this. Also, another thing, I mean, even though that it is more costly, and I know there's those of you out there that are on a very low budget, and you know your budget might be lower than others. The good thing about, and a tip to look at, if you have to, if you, I guess I want to say, if you get benefits and, you on a budget and, so much is your EBT and then, or SNAP benefits and so much is cash. Something I discovered was on your EBT, as long as it says nutrition or has nutritional facts on it. Sorry guys, I'm back. I went overboard. So it shut me off. But if you have to rely upon EBT, don't make it an excuse, because as long as it has nutritional facts, it is EBT approved or food stamp approved or SNAP, whatever it's called in your area, it is approved as long as it has nutritional facts. Now, if it has supplement facts, then no. Supplements are not. But if it has nutrition facts on it, so don't think that because you don't have the cash, you can't go to the health food store and get what you need, because you can. You can even at Walmart. If it has nutritional facts, it is approved. So there you go. So don't feel like you can't get the appropriate nutrition, or you can't build up your personal arsenal because of things as such as being low on cash, because you can purchase it as long as it has nutritional facts. That's just some FYI for those of you that this refers to, if it touches at home. And if not, well guys, find it. Go to your health food store. Go somewhere and find it. I actually save money by buying this because it is so jam-packed with everything in it. And, I'm going to give a full disclosure of everything that it does. Any and all side effects, anything that happens to me and that I notice, I will be journaling and you guys will know. So, but there you have it, guys. Today has been a lot longer video than normal, and I'm sorry about that, but I wanted to get that out there. With the viruses and sicknesses and everything going on, you're kind of like, well, what do we do? Where do we start? What can we do to protect ourselves and our children? And, yeah, we don't want to do that. Again, we want to keep calm, stay alert, and start building our arsenals right here in the human body. And this does not matter. I don't care what kind of diet you're on. Whether it's the paleo, the ketogenic, or intermediate fasting, or whatever it is that you're doing out there. If you're vegan or if you're vegetarian, you know, or if you're a carnivore, okay, if that's all you do is eat meat, you know what? Make it a seasoning. Sprinkle it on there. It'll help. It'll get to your cells faster than the meat will, I promise. So, but anyways, guys, that's it. Got any questions or comments? Leave it in the comment section below. If you are new to my channel, please do hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. And ding that bell so you can get all of my future videos. And until next time, guys, this is Becca, and it's been the French Fried Truth. Have a great one.